Some Republicans calling for student visas to be revoked for any protesters that are condemning Israel and sympathizing with Hamas. But the White House says it is not backing that idea.
I would just tell you, you don't have to agree with every sentiment that's expressed in a free country like this to stand by the First Amendment and the idea of peaceful protest. I'll leave it at that.
OutKick host Tomi Lahren joins us now. Tomi, so there are some Republicans like Governor Ron DeSantis who have said that student visas should be revoked for pro-Hamas protesters. He says it's an issue of national security, but then you have John Kirby saying, listen, you can't do that in the United States. Everybody has a right to protest and a right to free speech. So how do you view this debate that's playing out this morning?
So first of all, I am so happy to hear that the Biden administration supports free speech, although it be very selective. We know that they're actively trying to fight a ruling right now that would keep them from colluding with big tech to censor Americans on COVID and the Hunter Biden laptop story. So I'm happy to hear that now they've done an about face and they suddenly support free speech again. It's funny how that always seems to work in their favor and their favor alone. But I will say this. I'm a free speech absolutist. I believe that you should be able to say what you want to say, even if it's ugly and disgusting, because I believe people should be able to know who you are, and especially if you say disgusting and horrific things. However, I do believe we draw a line when you have non-citizens advocating for terror organizations. Todd and Carly, if you can have the FBI look into parents at school board meetings or the FBI surveil January 6ers who were just simply at the Capitol on that day, then certainly you can keep a watchful eye on non-citizens who are protesting in support of not Palestine or the Free Palestine movement, but pro-Hamas, anti-Israel, anti-Semitism, pro-terror. Certainly, that should be within our rights as a country and as the American people.
That seems like a fair argument when asked basically the same thing. KJP with a very long-winded no comment. Listen.
Does the president view anti-Israel protests and sentiment on college campuses as anti-Semitism?
So look, I'm not going to get into what's happening across the country and at different universities. Not going to get into the specifics. As the Admiral said, the First Amendment right? That's what something peaceful protest is really part of our democracy. Being able for folks to be able to express their feelings. I'm not going to get into any specifics on that.
Quite a punt there from KJP there, Tomi.
Yeah, again, they just cannot decide if they support free speech or they don't support free speech. Again, I do believe that college campuses need to be home to dialogue and conversations and different opinions. But there has to be a line when talking about terrorism. KJP on that same day, though, went on to talk about Islamophobia and seems to think that anti-Semitism and anti-Israel sentiment really isn't a problem, even though quite obviously it is, but that we should be focused on Islamophobia. So the selectiveness that is coming out of the White House is really precise. The only precise thing they do is pick and choose which rights and which Americans they want to protect. Always an incredible balancing act. They should really compete in the mental Olympics, my friends.
Tomi, Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib, she's still speaking out. She's now tripling down that Israel was behind last week's explosion at the Gaza hospital. She said in a news statement, media outlets and third-party analysts have raised doubts about claims and evidence offered by both Israel and the Gaza Ministry of Health. And I agree with the United Nations that an independent investigation is necessary. I cannot uncritically accept Israel's denial of responsibility as fact. It's not just Israel, though, Tomi. The Biden administration, France, the UK, Canada have all independently analyzed this data and come to the same conclusion that it was a rocket launched in Gaza that hit this parking lot near the hospital.
Yeah, she continues to repeat Hamas talking points. So I think here's the lesson. Your vote matters. When you go to elect somebody, especially in this upcoming election, make sure you know where they stand on issues like this. Make sure that you understand when they are repeating terrorist groups' talking points and their narrative. Make sure that you're aware of that and you can distinguish that, because that is of the utmost importance. The fact that we have members of the squad who many are calling the Hamas caucus right now, for good reason, reason. The fact that you have them out there repeating these talking points, being so blatantly anti-Israel, and many would say anti-Semitic in some of the comments that they're making, and especially when you have congresswomen like Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, that are, after being chased down, won't tell you how they feel about beheaded or burned babies, but are so vocal about a false narrative, that really tells you something. So protect your vote, my friends. This upcoming election is going to be very important politically, morally, professionally. So make sure you choose wisely.
Tomi Lahren on a Tommy Tuesday. We appreciate it as always. Thank you very much.